Now, this mastery is a little bit more tricky. What you're going to do is you're going to pick Nest, you're going to pick the Fueling Tower again. This time you're going to change the wildlife settings to high. Now, on high, this means that you can go ahead and set map effect to Canyon Striders. On Nest, this means that you're going to get an exceptionally large amount of wildlife here. And on top of it, you're going to be able to handle the eggs for your masteries again. Alright guys, here we are in character select going into Nest again. And bada bing, bada boom, you now have Cabot. Now, once again, reload speed. It is glorious. And pick the Kraken. Just to make life easier, because again, Kraken is slow. Alright guys, now here we are in Nest, and it is a beautiful rainy day in here. Although it's technically nighttime, or it's just very cloudy and I can't tell. Now, as you can see, there's already quite a lot of wildlife here. This is more than we were seeing before, when we were on low, obviously. What you're going to do is you're going to pop your dust tagging goggles, and you're going to run to this kind of southeastern area. As you can see, the monster's already over here, but don't you worry about him. Now, you're going to aim right in the middle where that Armadon is right there, and you're going to tag. As you can see, right there, you already got 7 creatures. Now, Maggie just go ahead and trapped him, so go ahead and pull down the Mold Arena, switch back, and just ignore him for now. What you're going to do is you're going to come over here to this egg. Now, Cabot's damage amp has a... Well, not the damage amp, the railgun, which is what we're using right now. This is the damage amp. This is the railgun. What it does is it has a rather unique effect of, as soon as I stop getting pounced by this Blitz Leopard, kick it in the face, cloak so it leaves, kill it. You can shoot through walls with it. It's kind of cool like that. On eggs, this doesn't matter, aside from the fact that you're shooting directly through the shell into the egg itself to do damage. Now, just go ahead and damage it with your rail cannon until it's done. That's pushing me. Is that Daisy? It was Daisy. You're going to keep shooting the egg. Again, this is just for damage. You're going to damage this egg until it is finished, obviously. There's one down. As you can see, that was extremely fast. Cabot's dust tagging. That thing. The words that I'm trying to say. Is ready and recharged. Just go ahead and pop another one. Doesn't matter how many you got, as you can see. You can't really see them until you get a little bit closer anyway. Now, the central area of the map where you spawn doesn't usually contain a lot of wildlife. So I would recommend hanging around the sides of the map. As you can see, there's some more Canyon Striders right here. A lot of them, actually, which... Don't be shy to go ahead and kill them when you're doing your damage masteries, because they do count. Especially this. Albino Mammoth Bird is your best friend. Ow. Oh, God. Is someone here to shoot this thing? I don't think anyone is. Yeah, no, I'm just going to kill him. Crobal Sloths are really good for this, and as you can see, I just finished the rail cannon, which just makes life easy. Now, this increases your reload speed by 50%. That is incredibly good and will help your life immensely. I can't begin to express how much better that is. Maggie has once again trapped the team over there, so I'm going to pull this down so they can come to me, because I need them. Unfortunately, you do need your team for the second part of Cabot's Mastery here. Of course, the dropship's coming over there instead of over here. You guys want to come over here and help me? Or are you going to stay there with the Kraken? I think they're going to stay there with the Kraken. I'm going to go help them. I don't know if I will show you guys me running over there. I might cut it out. I might not. As my team is kind of getting stomped on right now. Although I am going to dust tag back there because there's usually a lot of wildlife. Come on. Come on. I don't know if I got anything. I might be too far away to know. It doesn't really matter. Are they still fighting him here? Oh, yes they are. I can still see it. Well, now that we're here, we may as well join in. I'm invisible, you can't see me. Oh no, he can totally see me. Okay, so Maggie missed. He's running away. That's good for us. That means we can run over here. And what's over here is another egg! Now, because you have your team with you this time, and hopefully not fighting the Kraken like morons, you can go ahead and crack the shell off this thing. Or you can let Markov do it. Either is an option that is good. Or they will continue to fight the Kraken because they hate you, as is the case is what's happening to me. You can always just run someone over here. And now that you can switch back to Cabot, Markov will come and do his thing. So here's your egg. Go ahead and let Markov break the shell off of it for you, because that way you don't do too much damage to it. Now, once the shell is off, even a little bit, turn on the damage amp on that egg. This will amp the damage that your team is doing to it, as well as boost your mastery. It takes a little bit usually, because this is actually a rather high amount of damage this thing requires. Oh, and there your team goes again, going the wrong way. The AI in this game is not the best at times. I will be completely and totally honest about this, because it appears that they are still fighting the Kraken somewhere. Oh, there we go. Got some more wildlife. You can clearly see the Kraken right there staging up. Could go kill him, but I don't really need to right now, because I'm still working on doing the damage amp, as you can see. So now, once again, damage amp the egg. Go ahead and let them just shoot at it. It doesn't matter if they destroy it. The more damage you do to it, the better. Because once again, this is not the... Well, this is actually one of the biggest maps of the game, just so you know. You can run over here and look at that. There's just another egg waiting here right for you, just to make your life awesome. And I'm shooting it even though I told you not to, but that's because I'm almost done with damage amp. Again, once again, just let Markov go to town on it, then turn on your damage amp, and you can see mastery going up pretty quickly. This is not targeting for some reason. There it is. Always about finding that sweet spot. Oh, the monster just hatched a minion and is coming to fight me again. Well, this is helpful. This means that I can use my damage amp on him as opposed to an egg. They will tend to focus him more and generally be better about fighting when the monster is nearby or a minion. And throw down another dust tag and just get to 75% there. This is mostly just about just tagging everywhere and everything you can. Ah, here comes the monster. I can see them right down there. Now, if you want, just because you don't want your team to end up dying horribly right now, unless you do, which that's up to you, really, you can put some shots on them. You can hit them a little if you want to. Otherwise, go ahead and start damage amping the minion and don't worry about the bigger monster. Unless they're only solely focusing on him, which appears to be the case at the moment. It's hard to tell sometimes with this game. Because Maggie obviously is fighting the minion and the minion only. Markov has decided he only wants to fight the monster. The monster has decided he only wants to fight Val. Markov has changed his mind and is fighting the minion. And your team is again not the smartest. I'm going to run away. Or I'm going to die, which is the more likely of the case right now. And I'm going to just try and dust tag as much as I can because this is becoming an issue. I got very lucky to not get stuck in that chop plant. I'm going to go ahead and cloak so the monster does not chase me here. Because his minion is almost dead, which means he's going to come back to fight us, and we are going to beat him a little bit. Ow. I almost got incapped. Now again, just go ahead and damage amp him to your heart's content. Just make sure you do not get killed by him. The more damage he takes, the better with this, so just let him get hurt. Just let the hunters fight him. As long as you are holding that damage amp on him, it will do more damage, and it doesn't drain as long as they are not shooting him. When they start to shoot him, it starts to drain. Of course, the hunters are not actually attacking him right now, which really annoying. There we go, and there's the damage amplifier skilled. Now again, pull down the mobile arena if it's being an issue. You do not have to keep it up. In fact, you don't have to really do any of this. None of this is necessary unless you want to unlock more characters. Here we go, revealing a few more wildlife, and we wait for dust tagging to recharge again, so we can probably tag this same area. no wildlife anywhere. It's awful. Alright guys, after probably cutting there because something went, just terribly, terribly wrong, I'm going to get dust tag again, and hopefully this will be the last dust tag I require. Please. Please? Yeah! I only needed 2. Are you kidding me? Oh, 3, I guess. Alright, so that will finish up the skilled masteries for the supports. Again, dust tagging takes a while, but aside from that, that should hopefully make it a little bit easier for you. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do Val and the medics, then the trappers, and then the assaults because they're the easiest. Until then, guys, I will talk to you soon.